Alright, moving on to match 4. Playing Boros aggro in Guilds of Ravnica Limited. Let's see if we draw a nice curvy hand. We don't have bombs, so all we got is our curve. And this is a fine one. Glad to see Banneret. Too bad we don't want to play turn 1, but he'll probably still serve us well. Player 2-drop and pass turn. Versus some blue deck. Now kick against Demeter probably. Okay, Spybug doesn't do much versus us. We're too aggressive to care most of the time. Though it can get big enough to block eventually. Wow, Bennett's pretty good. He can attack as a 3-power creature. We might do that next turn. We're definitely doing it if we don't hit our land rub. But if we need to pump it to enable an attack, we might skip our 3 drops to do that. We'll see. Okay, Burglar Rat. Let's pitch the bus, I think. Don't have any obvious use for it yet. Now, I don't want to throw the goblin away, so I think we're just playing the instructor probably. Yeah, let's do that. So hit with the recruit. And follow it up with the instructor. Luminous Bonds can maybe enable a big mentor attack next turn. That would be nice. So yeah. Weird. Okay. Okay, what are we doing here? Opponent has a lot of open mana. I think we'll have to attack into the Burglar Red, which is kind of a shame. Can either burn this on the small creature and enable a very strong attack with decent crackback, or we can just play the Legionnaire and hit opponent for a bunch. I think I'll go with that. Is this counterspell? 4 mana counterspell? Or maybe... oh, okay. Stepping something now. This is fine. Weirder that he chose that since he had an answer for it. So we'll just attack with the creatures that can't be properly blocked. Well, things are going... I would say things are going well. The Legionnaire is looking good, even if Spybug does grow this turn. If it ends up growing this turn. So, okay, opponent's gonna keep on the aggressive. It's not like it's gonna block either way. He already has a Burglar Rat to create with the Banneret. So, we'll see. Hopefully... oh, okay. So, Disinformation Campaign, kind of annoying here. We'll pitch one of these. Hammer Dropper just gets... I don't know. Both of them are pretty close, to be honest. So, here I think we're just gonna pump Banneret and hit opponent for a bunch. Is he gonna bounce something? That's pretty much the only thing he can do, I think. Problem is, if he bounces, he again gets his campaign back. Yeah, he does bounce. So, okay, anyways, we're still bashing in to get the mentor trigger. The trigger will be nice, because it will enable the Legionnaire to attack over the pumped up bug. Though we will lose the Banneret, which is kind of a bummer. But I'm not sure if opponent can afford to just replay campaign and grind us out like that. We aren't putting up that much pressure, to be honest. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay. That is for 2 again. So he definitely has plenty of options with his full hand. House Guild Mage doesn't do a lot here. Okay. He does have something, instant speed. Good that now we have a land to pitch to the campaign. Let's see what opponent does. Is it Price of Fame? Another Capture Sphere. Pretty much the same as Price of Fame. So what else? Guess we'll play the Unicorn. We could play Double Spell this turn, but then we'll lose an actual card to the campaign. Good that we're such low curve, it works really nicely versus campaign, that we can just keep ending land past 4/4. We're only using lands after that to activate the Boros Guild Mage. So we'll do just that. Pitch the mountain. Let's see what opponent will do. We would like to close the game soon enough. Opponent's gonna have a lot of resources between the Guild Mage and the campaign. Okay, attacks us. That enables attacks for us. Okay. So too bad we are gonna lose our Luminous Bonds if opponent does something. But I still think we need to go for it. Let's see what happens here. Okay. Because opponent can surveil end of turn, then replay Disinformation Campaign. But I think that's just too slow for surviving. So we're still gonna play this out and lose Luminous Bonds to the campaign. I believe this is the correct play. So yeah, is he gonna surveil 2 end of turn? Okay. Oh wow. Kind of forgot that he can do that like end of turn. Sure. Oh, that stops. That's annoying for sure. But he did not replay the campaign, which is nice because we're probably gonna get to use Luminous Bonds. Luminous Bonds, the Spy Bug, hit for 3 if opponent plays no blocks. But we'll see what opponent's gonna do with the rest of his turn. Plays Radical Idea, can jumpstart it if he has a land in hand. We'll play a blocker of some kind. What's it gonna be? Land. Weird that he chose to play that land instead of jumpstarting. Wonder what he has. Maybe Survey or Replay? Okay, nothing. Well, I'm gonna Luminous Bonds the Spy Bug so we can attack with the Hawk. Resolves, and damn. He might have that Flash Creature, but that isn't doing much. We can still snipe off the Guild Mage if he plays the Flash Creature and blocks both of them. Nope, just straight removal. And he tapped incorrectly. Kind of a shame for our opponent. Now he can't activate his Guild Mage. So probably a bit of a mistake by him. Or her. So yeah, we'll just play the land here. Don't feel particularly like bluffing. Lose this land to bluff to Disinformation Campaign. Not much benefit in it. Again, weird that he chose to play his 8th land instead of playing Radical Idea. Maybe he has land in hand. So yeah, he stops our creature from blocking. And what else? From attacking him? From untapping me? Yeah, our clock's very slow. Plays Dowser of Lights, and we get a kind of no, that is a we get a good draw out of our turn. This can trade with the Dowser of Lights, attack passes by it. If it just attacks and mentors Hawk, that's already twice as fast of a clock. And the Guild Mage can't do anything about it since it's, you know, untapped. So what's it gonna be? Okay, locks down the Unicorn. Maybe he wanted to. Okay, now we're trading for his whole board, like Hawk for Thief and Dropper for Dowser, which is not great. Then he can just grind us out. I wish opponent was at 3 so we could Lightning Helix him to death. Urchin is bad, but yeah, since opponent does have Thief of Sanity, I think we need to pressure him into the trades. Otherwise, we're looking bad in the late game versus the Thief. Is he gonna take 2? Very bold move. Let's see how it works out for him. I'm very glad to see him at 2, and also he should be very careful about going to 2 because we don't run the card, but the Static Shock card, that the Jumpstart 2 damage card would basically seal the deal for us now. So yeah, he will have to lock down one of our creatures. We'll see, we'll see. Again, we're not looking too well here, especially now that he has an underblocker. So, to be honest, I would like to just draw Lightning Helix and get this over with. Jumpstart's Radical Idea. Taps out correctly this turn, leaving the Guild Mage untapped. And I don't think he can attack with Thief of Sanity here. So I guess I'll just have to pass turn. Although he can attack, tap this, take 1. Tap, block, and take 1. So that is a, wow, that is a bold line. We'll see. He does look at 3 cards, so he can pick up a blocker. Hopefully he does not cut our... Wait, does he mill the rest? Oh wow, he actually mills the rest. So, okay. And yeah, he does pick up a blocker of ours. But a bit of... Huh. Well, I don't mind our attack at all. We're trading for 2... We're eating 2 creatures of his and only losing 1 of ours. Yeah. I don't mind how this turned out. I don't mind it at all. I'm gonna play the land again. Last land we play for the Guild Mage. So opponent really likes attacking with Thief of Sanity. Though I don't think he can do this turn. That would be very greedy. Wow. He's going for that greed. Like, what if you don't see a creature here? Okay, he mills this. So, what did he pick up, or is he gonna show us now? Luminous Bonds. That is annoying. The Urchin can't attack past the sprite, so we'll need something. again, hopefully, Lightning Helix, but guess you only got a land. So, Pestern, you have a lot of life still. Still the Helix on the deck. Well, on the discards. With his Surveil, he'll be able to pick up the campaign back up and draw some cards. He's gonna draw a lot of cards, really. Wish we drew something. Do we? I don't think we have any haste creatures before, besides the Legionnaire. Yeah, I would not do that. Not with the Nightfist card. Now he's pretty free to attack with the Thief of Sanity, and each attack will probably be at least a new blocker. Oh, shame that we lose the motion, and also shame that he gets a life linker. So yeah, not looking good for us here. Again, oh, combat trick does something. Again, I guess it does something, but I'm guessing opponent has an answer. If he doesn't, he'll lose some material, or maybe even just die. Yeah, you need something. Otherwise you're dead. You have it? Counterspell, removal spell. 4-mana counterspell? Wow. Those were some sloppy plays. Okay. So we're up against Grindy Demir. So what do we want? Color doesn't have much in targets. Also don't like the citywide bust. I don't particularly like the Fire Urchin. I think we can trade it for Locksmith. What else? They have enough removal that I don't wanna put, or high risk cards. Maybe I want the Garrison Sergeant. It's kind of a late game bomb. Yeah, I think this is fine. What are we cutting? How many 2-drops do we have? We have 6 actual 2-drops. The banner, demotion, Gird. We don't want Gird. I'll cut Gird here. Don't I have 40 cards? Okay. What did I cut? Gird. Keep the Locksmith. Could cut Gird for another Locksmith. I kind of forgot most of his blockers were. I don't know if Locksmith is good or bad. I don't think he didn't have any 1/3s, neither the black one or the blue one, so I think this is fine. We'll see. We have kind of switched avatars. I mean, he's Chandra playing Demir and I'm Liliana playing Boros. So not too faithful there. Okay, very, very, very good hand. We'll go Healer Hawk into a Mentor. I like how this is going. He does. We didn't see. Okay, this is an annoying flyer, but Mentor should take care of it. So yeah, we're doing just that. Play another Healer's Hawk and Pester. Pester. Oh no, I forgot. Space used to be no attackers. I got kind of used to it, but it still asks you for confirmation, so no problem there. So okay. Kinda wish this was a common. It would be sweet in Pauper. Okay, Thief of Sanity. That is bad for us. I wonder. I think we can double. Let's double attack. Okay, no blocks. That's what I expected, but I kind of just wanted to see if he was willing to block with the Thief of Sanity, then we could get rid of it. This card is gonna be a problem if it stays on the board. It's just too much draw for our opponent. But maybe we can outrace it, especially if he's gonna do bad attacks like this. Then that Veil Sprite should... Oh, no, never mind, it's growing the bug, so... Okay. Well, we're still attacking with everything this turn, because we have Take Heart. So maybe this works out for us. Hopefully he doesn't get something too good. The fact that it looks at 3 cards guarantees pretty much it will always find something. Okay, what are we doing? I think we play Take Heart and Legionnaire. Otherwise, if we don't keep Take Heart up, we can't attack with both the Healer Hawks. I like this attack. We might have a bounce, which is good versus Take Heart. Okay, bounce is annoying. We're still gonna attack with both. It's very obvious that we have a combat trick, but even if it doesn't block, whatever. We're racing him. Worst part of this game has been the Thief of Sanity. Also, now that he's cried, this is just an actual trade. A trade and not... We don't just eat the bug. So yeah, it's a lot of pressure. We'll see how the opponent will use his resources. If he's gonna attack with everything, he definitely can attack with everything. And or what blockers is he gonna leave behind? Because what I missed last turn is that every time he attacks with the sprite, oh god, Spybug's gonna be so big now. Now he also knows about our combat trick, which is bad for us. Okay. No, we'll see, we'll see. Also now, Spybug can block the bodyguard, which pretty much shuts down all of our attacks if he decides to keep it back, which I think he's gonna do, yep. Yeah, this game has gone really poorly for us so far. This card is so good. I wonder if it's already seen playing and constructed. I really like it. So good for battle. Makes his dudes even bigger. Yeah. This game's gonna be over soon, but we'll see. If we draw Luminous Bonds, we can go back to attacking. Maybe put some pressure. The Unicorn's also gonna be really good, so if it doesn't put a lot of... If it does not pressure the life total, we can still do stuff. Though again, drawing one card of our deck with Thief of Sanity has been quite crushing. Has he played everything? Yeah, he did. What did he play though? He played Gur? Don't remember what the other triggers were. Oh, it was Luminous Bond. Wait, no. Yeah. Weird, I thought he had another card. Oh, it stays on my exile, that makes sense. So he still has one card with the Thief of Sanity. Okay, so what happens now? You can make no attacks? Oh, because we could maybe double block. Yeah, we could double block the Hawks. So yeah, since he has as long as he has that huge bug, we don't really have attacks. So yeah. But if we do draw Luminous Bonds, the Unicorn does enable some very powerful attacks from us. So what are you gonna do? You're starting to ask a few questions. The opponent needs to answer those. Okay. But again, we cannot attack until we draw removal for the Spy Bug, which is Luminous Bonds. I wish we had played the Locksmith first, since he knew about that, but doesn't matter too much. Okay, Spy Bug gets bigger. Let's just consider an attack for a bit. If we attack with everything, we're chumping our best creature into the Spy Bug, which would be the Unicorn. Then we don't really have an attack next turn. So yeah, I think it still stands that we cannot attack until we remove the Spy Bug. Now maybe we do want the color. The color can hit the 5-mana creature and crazy Spy Bug such as this. But yeah. So we'll keep developing. Now we have 3 creatures that go unblocked if this resolves, which it might not. It might not. Yep, does not. He shuffles. Wow, I would not shuffle this card, buddy. I would definitely not shuffle that discard spell right now. And he attacks? Okay, he attacks with Thief. So we can use this opportunity to either double block, but then we can meet it to removal, or he'll have one last blocker. I think, why would he attack if something hadn't changed, you know, but I still want to risk it. Risk it for the biscuit. So, yeah, we're probably getting blown out here, but... Oh, okay, wow. Yeah, if he drew a card with Thief of Sanity, it would be pretty terrible for us, so... Now I don't hate our position. Let's think for a bit. Play the Legionnaire. Does he get countered? 4-mana counter. I guess he's in peace because he's shuffling the Thief of Sanity, but I don't care about that at all. And we still have 1 Luminous Bonds. No, we have 2 Luminous Bonds. And as soon as we draw that, if we can resolve it, we're in very good shape. So we're not attacking here. Yeah, we're not attacking here. He would think like 8. No, I don't think we can attack. Yeah, and I would lose the Unicorn. And grow the Locksmith. Would also lose the Instructor, so not very much into that. Okay, he creates a copy, but the copy is tiny, so... Oh, okay. And he's gonna go trigger the copy. Soon the copy won't be too tiny if he keeps getting in there. So... Getting kind of pressured to draw a removal here. Nope. That bug is not a legend. No, this game's taking a lot longer than I would expect. Okay, now he's getting quite aggressive, but it's true that we can only take 1 more hit from the Spy Bug, so... Okay, measured risks from our opponent. See what we can muster up here. Okay, we're dead anyways if opponent attacks, so let's just all attack and see what we can do. Again, I don't think we're yeah, capture sphere on the Unicorn, and that is game. What else? Do we want the color? I don't think we do. Again, we have two kill spells and demotion for a big dude like that, and this just has too much of a possibility to get stranded. Anything else? I think so. I like the deck as is. Orthopedic punch. We don't have too many big creatures. We could cut Gird for another 2-drop. Don't like it too much. I think that's fine. Let's see. That turn 3 default help really did a lot of work for a opponent. So yeah. But now we're on the play. As Boros wants to. So okay, we have an okay hand. We need to draw either 2-drops or a 3rd land. Opponent's mulligan to 5. Still playable on the draw. But he bottoms, so might be out of this game already, but might also not be. So okay, land is a good start. So we can play a mentor creature next turn and really start getting in there. If opponent plays nothing, I think I'm gonna play the Blade Instructor. But he plays something, so we'll go with the Wojak Bodyguard. But we do have a combat rank. Still, Wojak Bodyguard, I believe, since it can attack over the Guild Mage. Hit is for 2. Okay. He bounce the hawk, kill the hawk, Demir lock it. Well, now he won't be able to do anything. So okay, hit opponent for 5. Play another bodyguard, which enables they enable one another, which is neat. And yeah, opponent did not miss land drops, but only has 3 cards in hand now. I have a full board, and that Muse Drake does not do enough here. So attacks. Yeah, I could take heart one of the bodyguards so we get double trigger, but do I want to do that actually? It's a weird play. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna save the combat trick for a better situation. It's not like the mentor trigger matters that much at this moment. Though it can mentor the other bodyguard, which is very interesting. Anyways, let's play the Blade Instructor. Now let's play the Boros Challenger and pass turn. Boros Challenger can get triggers from the bodyguard, which is welcome. Yeah, I don't see opponent getting out of this mess. So Spybug, not much of a blocker at this point. Definitely not an 8/8. Okay. So we're gonna all attack, and keep a lot of tricks available to us. So all attack. Double trigger on the Boros Challenger, but the second one will fizzle. Yep. Second one fizzles. And checking for 12. Whisper Agent. Okay. Resolves. Then opponent needs to block everything, otherwise we can win with a combat trick. Can also use the combat trick to win combat. He's just gonna be able to kill one of our creatures. Yeah, if he double blocks, he's dead. Okay, he's dead. So this Healer's Hawk. We're gonna put Spybug first. There aren't any instants, so we're gonna let damage happen. Like, I don't know if there's any tricks he could do with this to stop the combat, but I know there isn't anything that he can do to stop this for 1 mana. So, okay, nice curvy game there. So we go 4-1 on the league. With Boros. Good old Boros. Oh, 3-1, I mean. Okay, move on to game 5. Game 4. Yeah. So far, I haven't played as and haven't seen much Golgari at all. I think it's the worst guild, and the way draft works in the arena, you're rarely likely to draft the worst deck, since it's not like the AI picking is gonna ignore the quote-unquote worst colors. So fine hand, bit slow. Hopefully we draw some 2-drops, but I think it's a really good hand for the mirror. We have removal and removal. Also removal that gains us life, so I like, oh, never mind, this might not be the mirror. It might just be, is it splashing something? Bye bird. So, okay. Beam Splitter Mage. I've said more of a Nizzet deck that's splashing something probably. So play Boros Challenger and Pester. Okay, Piston Fist. Kind of scary. Kind of scared to be honest. So are we playing what? We could. Yeah, I don't want to use this as a combat trick. So I'm just playing Wojak Bodyguard. Set up a big attack next turn and Pester. We can also have a pretty safe big attack since we will have Intervention up. So we can really enable that attack. Lava Coils us. Well, is he gonna attack the Piston Fist? Okay. One was getting aggressive, but I don't think we mind that too much. We have our resources to stay alive. Okay, so we are gonna play the Legionnaire, which is gonna get a Mentor trigger. Very nice. Again, all attack does not work with the Bodyguard in play. Minor annoyance for sure. So keep on it for a bit and play Healer's Hawk. which it keeps us. Hopefully, will gain us some life and keeps us safe. Okay, maximize altitude. Wow, that is interesting. Yeah, we're gonna take. We're gonna take. Now the question is, do we play intervention on our opponent's turn, or do we play it now? I think I'd rather be safe. If we kill the Cyclops down, there isn't much opponent can do to stop us. So let's attack with everything first. This will put us to 8, and this will put us to 11. So, yep. I'm kind of scared. Like, imagine if he pumps this. We get kind of blown out, but if he pumps this on his turn, we're also getting pretty blown out. It might be... I think this... See, because he can have... There aren't a lot of red pump spells, but again, I don't think there's much downside to just Luminous Bonds. He won't be able to kill us with just Beam Splitter Mage. And if we're worried, we can even block with the Menrit, so I think this is the safest play. This gets blown out by this, for instance, any +2/+2. So that's why we chose that. Okay, that wins us the game. So versus an aggressive deck, but we have so much removal, and the Izzet deck, I think it's kind of fragile. Like, if we take care of a couple threats, they won't have much gas to go on. So this can stop creatures from defending with blocking. Okay. And what don't we want? Look at the Urchin. I think the Urchin should probably be out of the deck, to be honest. It's worse with the Bus, which we're cutting. And I think we can side into the Restore. If we get pressured, we can gain some life. It's a bit slow, since it will always require us to tap a couple of creatures, but I think it's just a nice safety card to have. So let's see. Let's see how our tall opponent does game 2. Playing Izzet on the play. Okay. Turn 1, skip turn 2, and play Blading Instructor. Or we don't. I don't know. We'll still skip some turns. I don't know. I'll still play this turn 1. Not sure. Yeah, probably Guildgate was better. We could play, yeah, Guildgate was better. We could play the banner now. Yeah, whatever. Okay, pretty quick Cyclops, and with the Electromancer, things get kind of scary. So, we're gonna play the Healer's Hawk, I believe. No, let's play the Challenger, since it can block the Electromancer. Alright. Now, let's see if we can consistently enable the Cyclops. Lava Guy. hit us 4-6. We're not blocking. Okay. Glad to see land here. Means I can go double spell. So let's play the Blade Instructor, as it can threaten to trade without jumping with the Hawk. The Bodyguard doesn't block as well. If an opponent takes this turn off, we can gain some life. The healer Hawk can gain a lot of triggers. So is he gonna play it in an instant or not? Oh shoot. Okay, I definitely think we have to take 4. So let me just pay close attention to the wording. I'm not gonna decline, I'm gonna have risk factor deal 4 to me. I'm glad to take this trade here. The Cyclops was the most pressuring card. What do we do now? So the sad part is opponent will gain some life next turn. I mean, opponent will gain a lot of cards next turn. We can't take 4 from risk factor. So let's just pump this and this. This will enable us to mentor this. I think I'm playing wrong. Yeah, that was a mistake. Yeah, I fucked up there. I should have grown both of these and kept the banneret up. Went for the more aggressive play. So now opponent's gonna draw a bunch of cards. We can take 4, or if we do, we die. So we're gonna. Oh, he has 2 Electromancers. That is insane. He cast this for just 1 mana. So opponent draws a lot. Hopefully he bricked. So he's attacking us with everything. So Beam Splitter Mage. Now draw land. So we could gain some life. So here's the deal. I could grow the banneret to a. So I could hit him for 12, which is not enough to force jumps. But that would put us up to 8, which leaves us dead to the +1/+1 combat tricks. So I think I'm gonna attack with the Healer's Hawk and the Wojak Bodyguard. Seems to be the best option. Then we go up to 7. We're not dead to the jump card, the +1/+1 jump. So I think I like that line. So attack with both. This mentors this. Gets us up to 7. Played land and Inspiring Unicorn. Well, opponent needs to kill us this turn, or we kill him next turn. But I definitely don't doubt our opponent killing us. Wow, that is so cheap. Oh my god. 2 mana, draw 2, and he can do it again. Is that what he's gonna do? Or does he have something better? Yeah, I don't see us. Opponent has virtual 7 cards in hand. I don't see us winning this. Okay, he still needs 1 more thing. Oh no, he can just. Yeah, he can just play this again. So we're dead. Yep, just let him attack. Oh, he's splashing garrisons, I think. I guess it does go well with the combat tricks, the one that gives flying. So okay. You know what I think we won? I think we want the color. I think the color can do work. Also, to be honest, I don't really remember what kind of removal he had. Maybe we want this on a healer's hawk. Even if we do it once and it gets removed, it's something. Whatever. We're gonna be on the play. I think we have enough here to go on. So we added the color. Yeah, screw the color. No, keep the color. No, cut the color. Keep it. Nah, I'm gonna cut it. We're gonna win fast. We're gonna win big. Yeah, I do see. I do remember. Is Fist and Fist common? I think it is, right? It's a decent beater. Okay, expensive hand, but I think it's okay. Maybe it's not okay though. It doesn't have the removal that I really want in this matchup. Yeah, okay. This is fine though. We play the bodyguard and hit opponent for 6. A bit of a slower card there for opponent. So we'll do what we just said. Set up for a turn 4 Legionnaire. Hopefully Legionnaire Hawk would be very nice. I'm gonna get in for 2 free damage, I believe. Oh no, he just goes for the kill. Electromancer is doing a lot of work on opponent's deck. So what else happening? Okay. As much as I would like to get Healer's Hawk ASAP, that is just too mana inefficient this turn. I have other plans. Lava Coil. Such efficient removal. So, what's this? Are we blocking? I think we're blocking. Yeah, don't mind that. Okay, nice. Now we can go spell. So, play the Legionnaire. Always checking the mana preview it gives us so we don't get screwed out of attacks. Play Healer's Hawk, and then we can start dropping the Hammer Droppers, which will hopefully, I don't know. Okay, only the Electromancer. Why is he keeping? Okay, he's keeping the Guild Mage up. Worst case scenario, he has a removal spell which he can copy. So we're not gonna guard here into all that open mana. We're just gonna attack and play one of our Hammer Droppers. Okay, he did not have something for the attacks, so he just kept it to draw a card, I guess, or not. This is a sorcery, right? It's a sorcery. Okay, risk factor. Thankfully, he can't copy it. That would be very backbreaking. Right now, we're taking 3. I wonder if he thought he could copy. So we're gonna we're gonna take 4 here. If he does it again his turn, okay, Canister's inside. I don't know how we're gonna do when he jump starts this. Then we'll kind of have a hard time taking 4 again. That's for sure. He's not doing that though. He's on some bigger plays. How about the sizzle? Killing the Hammer Dropper. Okay, what did he discard? Is that the Goblin? Yeah, that's the Goblin. That's so focused. I really like it. Okay. Also, I kind of forgot this was an instant. Okay, so What is the plan? We're leaving Legionnaire to block. Oh! Oh no, I messed up. I wanted to play Gerd. Crap. Well, that was a bad misplay there. Risk factor. Is he gonna copy it? He should copy it. I would have copied it. So, okay. Say we take 4. Opponent will have 2 cards in hand and the Chemist's Insight. We can heal back up with the Healer's Hawk. This is very risky, but I think I'm gonna actually take it. Meteor is for 6. What is he gonna do? Chemist's Insight, of course. Discards the Fire Urchin. Goes up to 3 cards in hand. Hope he doesn't attack. It's gonna force so many chumps. So, well, we're forced to block at least with 1. I don't think we block the Electromancer since we can trigger it. I don't know though. If we trigger it, we're gonna go up to. We're gonna go to 2, then we're gonna go up to 7. But we would need to draw a blocker for that to be a reasonable play. I don't know really. This might be a chump move. I don't know. Okay, so let me think for a bit. He's gonna have 4 power next turn. I think we can Gerd. We Gerd the Healer's Hawk. Say we attack with everything, which we're probably not doing. We could gain 5 life, go up to 7. We would be dead to the combat turn. What if we... Yeah, we do this. We attack with just the 2 of them. I don't know, this game has some tough decisions for us. So he has creature removal. He removes this. Wait, if we go to 7, I'm just gonna do this. I think this is fine. Let's put a lot of pressure. If opponent has nothing, he's dead. Again, he needs to kill us on the crackback, and I was counting wrong. If he has one of those 1-drop jumpstart cards, that is not enough. That is just not enough. So, we're gonna have to kill us with 4 cards and 4 power. Took a gamble. I think this is our best line. So, does he find it? I actually don't remember too many cards from his deck that would kill us. Actually, none. See, this is 6 damage. That is 6 damage. So, he can kill us here. And what happens now? Do you just pass? If you do, I have a lot of answers for you to do something about. Okay. So, say he has removal for this. He has removal for this. Do I Healer's Hawk? I don't know. If I Luminous Bonds, what am I stopping? If he has creature removal, he would remove this. You know what? I'm just attacking. Oh no! Oh crap! Why didn't you do that your turn? Well, good game. Opponent has had a pretty sweet is it deck. So yeah, that's it. We went 3-2, I believe, in competitive draft, which is very fine. It's when you get your gems back. Yeah, 3-2 on competitive draft. You get 1,500 gems back, so not too sad about it. Opponent's deck was pretty sweet. So yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Okay, moving on to match 3. See what we're up against. So yeah, our deck is fine. Again, no bombs, but quite a decent bit of removal. We do have potential to curve out and win. Though, yeah. Good hand. Hopefully see a third land not too late. So, also hope Guildmage survives to be useful to us. Not the 2-drop I want to play on turn 2. But still, I think I'm gonna play it over the Urchin to maximize damage. Is it gonna get dead weighted or something like that? Okay, so opponent either go Gary or Selesnya here. Or 5-color stuff. Weird that he put it on the guild gate. Can't think that is rare. I can't think why would he do that. We'll see. Yeah, I think this actually tells me he has Cavalier in hand because he wants to have like white, green, green. I think that's the only reason I can think why he would put Utopia on the guild gate, so he can have another white source. So anyways, we're just gonna guard for battle here, which enables a very good attack from us. Hopefully we draw third land so we can bodyguard if opponent plays nothing, or luminous bonds or Cavalier if they play the Cavalier. Was that right? Was it Cavalier? Kinda don't want to be right. Cavalier is just an insane card. What are you playing, opponent? So yeah, Guard has been fine. Weird that is an uncommon, but it works kind of like combat trick, as in that it can enable attacks that we wouldn't have otherwise. Though it's obviously not a combat trick. So here, oh, kind of unfortunate that the Urchin is now getting hit by the citywide bust. Bit of a nombo there. Oh, that is bad. No turn. No 2-drop or land drop, so that puts us a bit behind here. Too bad, we really wanted to be curving out there. Let's see how the game progresses. So yeah, Rosemane Centaur is also probably gonna start attacking. We are not gonna double block if he does that, because then we lose the guild mage for sure. Oof, okay, opponent's getting aggressive with us. Hitting us for 6, getting 2 life back. And yeah, we need to start drawing some answers. And by answers, I mean lands. Okay, nice. We're back in the game. What are we doing? We can Luminous Bonds that or play the Bodyguard. I think we need to develop our board here. It's not like we get amazing attacks. Can we bluff here? Attack with the Archon? Yeah. Don't feel like it particularly here. So yeah. We're cutting opponent off attacks. If he hits with Rosemane Center, we're threatening to double block here. Though I wouldn't actually do that. Unless opponent, of course, taps out. Okay, we'll see. The Garrison Sergeant. Very weird card to splash for. It's not too good. So, okay. Is the opponent just gonna pass? Or is he gonna bash in? Okay. We're fine with that. So, the Sergeant's being kind of annoying. Maybe we want to attack a bit. So we could bonds it. And then we don't have too much. But this is gonna start attacking and it's gonna put a lot of pressure on us. If we bonds it, yeah, but then we're gonna get hit for way too much on the crackback. Well, in this case we're just gonna play another Bodyguard Arden Pester. It's kind of unfortunate that opponent's very much dodging the bust at this point with some low toughness big drops. Again, this is a card I'm more of doing a test right now. Not sure if it's exactly one you want to play, at least in the main deck. So opponent gets a Pegasus Courser, which we're gonna have to deal with, otherwise we're just gonna die to it immediately. So okay, the opponent sure has a lot of colors. Actually, I'm guessing he's probably not black. Or he just wants to have color guild gate for him. So yeah, here I could bonds the rocker, the charger, rock charger, yeah. Or I could just tap it, but it's just such a problem. I'm gonna need to deal with it every turn, so I'm just gonna bonds it for now. Also, interesting that the Bodyguard can only pump the Urchin, so we're not making bust worse for us. I wish he would play something like, I don't know. Probably gonna cut the bust post sideboard in this match. Color is gonna be better. So yeah, I'm also expecting to see some splash red removal, like the 5 damage for 5 mana probably. Oh, opponent's also playing an actual swamp, so I guess he is black. Weird. So yeah, we're keeping in this board stall. Not really drawing lands, but also not getting too pressured. We'll see. So yeah, the sergeant uh, does not have too much of an attack since we can just trade both bodyguards for it. I'm not too worried about combat rates, to be honest. So okay. Just develop our board, I guess. The bonds, we can bonds this, hit with everything, but then we're jump attacking into the Rosemane Centaur. So I'm not too interested in that. We could also pass a turn, tap this pre-combat, or tap this end of turn, bonds this and make a big attack next turn. But I don't see that accomplishing too much. We're playing very passive here, not the greatest. Not a great situation for us. Opponent could draw into Flower, but I don't think this is the kind of deck that should play Flower. So yeah. Okay, Assassins, wow. Weird. Okay. So opponent's gonna make a big attack this turn. But we're glad to see the land. So we can either Ordinary Goblin and Bonds, or just Bonds. Yeah, we're gonna need to answer the Rock Charger. Also, we're getting hit for 7 here, drop down to 6. So we're also getting pressured quite a bit here. We might be dead on the correct back. Okay. Oh, crap. Okay, this spells trouble for us. Good thing the instructor can only mentor the charger. If he could get a trigger on the sergeant, that would be crushing. Okay, some jump attacks there. Oh boy, that is rough for us. So this flies, I guess. You can do stuff. So here's the deal. This, not this, like this. This goes here. How much are we taking here? Also weird stuff we don't particularly care about keeping the charger. Crap, this is tough call. Okay, I have been seeing the bug where I can't see the freaking time limit, so that's kind of stressful. Let's block like this. Is this okay? Oh, okay, whatever. Minor upside, we get to keep a bodyguard. Okay, we're alive. And we have a tap effect, which is very good. But I don't think we're gonna have the mana to use it. So what are we doing here? We can either tap the Rock Charger or Bonds it. We're just gonna Bonds it, and yeah. To stay alive, we need to either tap the Rock Charger or Bonds it, so we'll just do this. So just making sure we don't have attacks. But yeah, we're gonna need to chump the Sergeant, which is bad for us. But I think we can still come back. We have a lot of cards in hand. Opponent did throw a lot of material away last turn. We'll see. We'll see if opponent plays passive. Tough thing is we can't really trade for the Sergeant here. So okay, that's good for draw for them. So they definitely should attack with this, and maybe even this. So what is he doing? Also, yeah, City-wide bus is just being miserable this game. It's fine by us. Fine, I believe. Come on, make your attack. Okay, so he just stacks with that. So he could trade 2 for 2. 2 for 1, I mean. If we trade 2 for 1, we're gonna be left with like the Urchin versus his whole board. I don't think it's where I want to be in. Though actually, maybe this is the way to do it. I don't know. Guild Mage is good, but we can use that mana to develop our creatures. So, yeah, we can either play both 2-drops. Probably gonna be the play. They can chump the. They can trade off the dropper. Alrighty then. We keep playing blockers. So see what we force them to do. So yeah, we still have 4 drops to play. Oh crap, we lost. Yeah, are we dead? We're dead on board. They can just Assassin's Trophy and hit us for lethal. Or do that. Yeah, and we're done. So move on to game 2. We're definitely gonna cut Bust, and we're not even gonna bring in the color. So Bust goes out, Restore goes in. I would like additional answers for the flyer, but we don't have those. What else is there? Who played? Do we want to play this? Don't think so. Oh, okay, so what they're splashing is Assassin's Trophy and the 5-drop guy. Do we want our 5-drop guy? I don't think so. Looks fine. Looks fine. Let's go. Okay. This hand is bad. We would need to draw. No. Can't keep this. This has no creatures, but 2 good cards. Demotion, we may actually. Maybe we should have sided Demotion out. Opponent is a bit aggressive. Like a bit more aggressive than us. Not a good keep. Not a good initial hand. We'll see. What do we get? Okay, we have an instant. Okay, land, not what we wanted to see here, so. We are playing the Unicorn on as our first play on turn 4, so. Definitely not ideal, but maybe we can hit attack freely. I don't know. We're gonna need some good draws to get out of this. Okay, opponent's also not doing much. And we have 2 removal spells in hand plus Demotion. So maybe the coast will be clear. Wonder if they missed their land drop again. Nope. Okay. What are you gonna do then? This really shouldn't do this here. Okay, so we're probably just sniping this off with the luminous bonds. Or the intervention, not sure about it yet. Intervention is an instant, but this can hit anything. Versus his deck, they're both pretty close, but yeah, we'll see what he does. We'll see what we do here. So I think here we're gonna go for the bonds since it allows us to curve out. Okay, so let's bonds this. Since opponents severed out, we're gonna play the recruit, so we mask this. And now we have actually good attacks, and still 2 removal spells, so opponent's gonna need extra removal to get out of this situation, not just blockers. But if he does have removal, then we're in a bit of a pickle. But again, I think the only thing we saw in form of removal was Assassin's Trophy, which he can cast right now. So let's see what opponent's gonna do. Really like the recruit. Very happy with it. I think it's one of the better 2-drops for the Boros deck. Probably the best common 2-drop for sure. So any place? Okay, is he gonna attack because he isn't blocking anyways? Nope. Okay. Glad that we have instant speed stuff to do. So we're gonna all attack. If opponent tries to trick us, we have a trick of our own. No blocks, I guess. So okay, play the garrison and pass the turn. Have opponent on the 2-turn clock. Again, forcing him to have removal. Also, this could go face, though it does not speed our clock at the moment. Can this go face? Yeah, it can go face. So again, the motion, the pacifism that only stops the creature from blocking. Also nice that it stops the Guild Mage. Oh, that is not gonna work out for them. So I think we're just gonna intervention now because there isn't really a combat trick that can save it, so we're not gonna get blown out, unlike our opponent. And I don't think bringing this, if they brought it out of the sideboard, was a good idea. We have quite a bit of removal, so okay. And now we threaten lethal. We did have the option of just demoting it on our turn. Take 5 and demote it on our turn, but I don't know. It would leave us damage in hand, which does have quite a bit of value, but yeah, say like if opponent removes creature from us, we don't have lethal anymore while we would have with the intervention. Maybe demotion was the correct play. But that's just minor optimization really. Not too minor. It's good to think about that stuff. But okay, so we see what we have. We could consider Maniacal Rage. Maniacal Rage could go in the place of Gird, for instance, but I don't think it's really necessary to go that all in. Even if we did see that opponent did not have much in form of removal, Again, during these games we saw one removal spell so far. But yeah, we'll see what happens there. So yeah, this is also kind of an important match, as in we're 1-1 on competitive draft in Arena, and the way the prizes work, if you get 1 or 0 wins, you get no gems, so that's pretty rough for going infinite, which is usually the objective. So 2 wins is where you definitely want to get at least 2 wins. Going 1 or 0 is very rough because you just spent 1,500 gems that you aren't getting back. So while I do, there's a bit of a temptation to keep this. We have 2 draws, to draw land, and 2/2 drops, and a good hand otherwise. Removal. It's rough. It would be a gamble. I don't think we need to do it. Sorry. Oh. See, this is much better. Very nice. Very nice. So, gonna keep that. So, we're actually not... I don't think we should play the Hawk here. It messes with our curve too much to not play the Guild Gate turn 1. Ornery Goblin has been interesting, actually. It acts as kind of like a 3-power creature on the block, so that is something. So we're just gonna play our lowest value creature, I believe. So let's see. Sounds good. This hand's going very well. The Skilled Mage will be a problem late game, and we actually don't have many answers for it. Like, Luminous Bonds doesn't stop its abilities, but I don't see the game going that long. So our opponent's very much representing a combat trick here. I don't think I need to take the bait. Weird. He didn't seem to have a fast spell there. Maybe he actually did offer the trade. Kind of surprising. Anyways, we have a very aggressive draw, so although it would be a trade up, I don't think it's even that important for us to trade there. Let's just keep pressuring our opponent. Next turn, we'll play the Wojak Bodyguard. Having a mentor on this board will be very good. But hopefully opponent does not play big blocker. We're light on ways to deal with that at the moment. What else? Okay, so that is very premature. Like, that is a very passable creature. I don't think he has a legendary that he wants to project, for instance. So, yeah, that was a bit much. So, opponent has definitely ramped us here, and we're glad to capitalize off that by putting a lot of pressure on the opponent. Also good that even if he kills both of these, which I don't think he can do, but then we could play the Legionnaire and tackle the Bodyguard. Bodyguard has been one of the best commons in Boros. It's just a very, very good creature. It doesn't block well, but usually on attacks you'll be fine with it if you have built your deck correctly. So yeah, opponent hasn't been doing much this game. Attacking with the Guild Mage has been weird, and I think... I don't know. We'll see what he does. Okay, Hammer Dropper. Good, but opponent isn't really on attacks, so he can't capitalize too much on it. So now we can either play the Legionnaire and make a big attack, or we can play the Blade Instructor. Blade Instructor, I don't want the Hammer Dropper to attack freely, so I think I'm gonna just play the Blade Instructor post-combat. So just bash in with everything. The all attack button does not work with the Bodyguard, it's a bit of a bug. So we're gonna grow the Healer's Hawk, which is good. Opponent is looking to be a bit aggressive now, especially if he opts to keep his Hammer Dropper. He does not, so he makes a double trade. We're fine with it since we have still a lot of material in hand. So we'll play the Wojak Bodyguard. And next turn we have even the Legionnaire, so our offense hasn't gone down by anything. So yeah. Oh, also he's splashing the Hammer Dropper. Bonus deck's kind of weird. He's splashing, like, his red splash seems kind of peculiar. Okay, so now we'll play our non-haste creature. This is a new card that we've seen from the opponent. I think we haven't seen that yet. So yeah, now we still have a lot of attackers putting pressure. Even a Mentor to grow the Healer's Hawk, or probably the Legionnaire. Have it as a 3/3. Opponent has kept a lot of cards in hand. Still, he might be in the game still. Okay, District Guide. Opponent already has perfect mana, but now he'll go to 6. Also, this trades with the Blade Instructor, which I think we're fine with. We'll still offer the trade to get the Mentor trigger. The Mentor trigger will put the opponent on a 2-turn clock, so we're going for it. So all attack. We'll just see. We're gonna put on the Legionnaire so it can go over 3 toughness creatures from the opponent, such as like the Pegasus Courser. Okay. I wonder why he didn't block, because this was a very good trade. Maybe he's just conceding. Or maybe he has something. We'll see. Vivid Revival. This card, I don't think too much of this card, but maybe it's okay. I don't know. So yeah. Good game. Deck performed well. Mentor creatures did quite fine. So we'll move on to game 3. Game 4, I mean.